Welcome to the first Columbia University Songbook. Tonight you're going to hear musical theater selections written and sung by alums, professors, and current students from Columbia University in the city of New York.
We're here 10 minutes before our show is about to start at 54 Below, and everything's going to be great. It's a little bit of pandemonium outside with all the performers. We're right by the green room.
I'm singing Manhattan. It's cool to get to sing stuff like that here and to have that connection through Columbia, and that they were part of Columbia and then I was part of Columbia, and that it's all here and it's all fate.
I will turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy.
In the MFA in Theater Management and Producing program, we have a requirement that the managers have to either produce or manage their own show during their time at Columbia. And the only requirement to that is that you have to use at least one person from Columbia. It could be an actor, a director, a playwright, so I thought, why not use everyone?
I'm really excited to perform the song I'm Not the Hero this evening. It's a song I wrote for a musical that's open now off Broadway called Brooklynite.
I was very honored to be involved in this performance. As soon as I heard, I jumped at the chance.
Love is a grand and a beautiful thing.
It's exciting to see that Columbia breeds success in the industry. As current Columbia students, it's sort of like, where do we go after graduation? But it's cool to see that people after graduation have found such success and really are creating high quality work in New York.
And just getting to return to that world and meet everyone here and just know that we have this cool common thread with all of these people who have made successful careers out of musical theater and acting and theater arts and all of those kinds of things was really exciting to get to see that tonight.
Take my hand and trust I'll be there if you just count me in.
The best part of this evening is that when I reached out to all of these friends and artists and collaborators, everybody said yes. And one of the great things about working in theater is that you can work with friends and family and create great art.
Being able to be on the stage here and seeing the other performers and writers that we admire and have learned the varsity show tradition from, even while we're writing this show that's in the same tradition, it feels very circular.
With all of my needs, it's the campus that never sleeps.
When I first wrote the varsity show, I wrote The 100th with Brian Yorkie. So it was a historical show in that we had three main characters go back in time to actually try to find material for the 100th show. And in doing so, they discovered all the history of the show and all the famous people that had been involved.
Columbia was great for me because I studied music. I studied classical music in the music department, and then extracurricularly, I worked on the varsity show. I wrote it my sophomore year, and I wrote the music and lyrics to varsity show 109.
I grappled with, do I want to go to a conservatory or do I want to go to Columbia University? And for me, the idea of studying classics, art history, neuroscience, and then being able to take classes in theater and music was just, in New York City, was just unparalleled for me.
And now, Daddy, I just need some more. Please let me stand next to you.
The fact that Columbia has all this talent in their alumni pool and that they're all so accessible, they're all so down-to-earth people, they're also willing to give back to their own community. I mean, that's the great thing about New York and the fact that you wouldn't get this anywhere else.